Hi, folks. I'm Jean Bell, co-founder of JustOrg Design, and I want to give you a quick demo of our platform. This demo is about one of the most challenging aspects of nonprofit and network leadership, group decision-making. So let me show you where we are. I'm right now in the JustOrg Design meeting environment. I'm hosting a meeting of a group called Youth Mental Health and Wellness. And you can see on the agenda here that we're already halfway through our meeting and we've arrived at a key decision point. And we knew this was going to be a decision in this case, right? We had a presentation and a discussion. And so in this case, we've actually preset a proposal for the group to consider. And the decision is, will we proceed in working with Health Data Associates to revise our approach to needs assessment for 2026? So that decision making was signaled on the agenda, and the group is primed for a group decision making process. And so I scroll down to my vote on proposal and click into that area. It's setting up my group voting proposal. I've only got one option there, which is my preset, will we redesign the youth needs assessment? I start the voting room. And because of course people are on their laptops, et cetera, I can just hit this target button and bring all of my meeting attendees into the space. As the convener, I'm ready to do that. And I can say, hey, all, we're going to do a group voting process, look up, join us, right? So that pulls them. And now I can see all their presence bubbles in the upper right-hand corner. I know they're here and listening for this important decision. So first I choose a decision-making method. I can choose consent, I can choose consensus, I can choose majority, whatever is the norm for this particular group or team. In this case, I'm going to use sort of a gradients of agreement consent process, right? So that I can integrate people's concerns, but not get blocked if people just have some small concerns. The people are automatically listed there. Of course, if I wanted to take one out for some reason, I could, but the whole group has been invited and they're listed there as voters. I'm going to just add a quick agreement that we're only going to do 2 rounds max. If we aren't able to integrate and move forward, then obviously we've got some work to do and some more discussion. So that's the only kind of agreement we're putting there. All right, so now I'm going to start the voting. And as the convener, I can see the screen. I can also check and see how people's progress is going. Is everyone okay? Do you have what you need? Can you start voting, right? And I also want to vote, and I strongly agree with the proposal. So I'm picking 5 fingers and I'm submitting my vote. And now I'm waiting to see the other people's votes come in. You can see there's an outstanding vote count down to 1, and now everybody has voted and I can show the results. And everyone's seeing this on their screen or laptop if they have it. And you can see here that we have all 4s and 5s. So in a classic kind of gradients of agreement vote, this will pass. But I would pause and listen, of course, to the 4s and capture their notes. Are there some things you want us to be especially cautious of when we implement, et cetera? And also importantly, I can now log this decision, right? And it's already populated here. Yes, we're going to redesign the youth needs assessment, right? There's some detail there. The team table has made the decision. It was a consent decision. Those are the people that were involved. And very importantly, I can choose a strategy so that this decision is linked to our strategic activation and progress. So I'm going to choose that strategy. It then allows me to choose a priority associated with that strategy. In this case, there isn't one, so I won't choose one. And now I can create decision. And just like that, a real piece of data has been captured, right? An important decision in our process. And I can go back to my meeting room. I can bring everybody back with me using my target so they don't get lost during the process. And as we all come back, I can see in the meeting results now, there's that decision, right? Yes, we're going to redesign the youth needs assessment. It was a consent-based decision made real time during the meeting, right? Now that that decision is part of the record of this meeting, I can click off that agenda item, right? And just review what we've done in the meeting. And then I can hit email results as we close the meeting. And all 5 participants will get this email that shows right there that decision we made and any other commitments and notes from the session. So that's decision-making in the JustOrg Design platform, making decisions clear, transparent, and part of the living record of your organization.